Two men entered the forest every morning. Both carried an axe. Both started at the same time. Both worked until sunset. But every day, one man cut far more trees than the other. The second man couldn't understand. "How are you doing it?" "I work just as hard as you." The first man smiled. "You work harder than me. But I know something you don't." "What?" "I know when to stop." Every afternoon, the first lumberjack disappeared for 1 hour. He didn't cut trees. He didn't compete. He didn't try to prove anything. He simply sat beneath a tree and sharpened his axe. The other lumberjack laughed. "You are wasting an hour every day." But the first man replied, "I'm not wasting time. I'm preparing to use it better." And then he returned to the forest. One sharp axe could do the work of two dull ones. You need to become better. Maybe that's where you are right now. You're working. You're trying. You're pushing yourself every single day. But somehow, nothing seems to change. You keep asking, "Why am I not moving forward?" Maybe the answer isn't "Work harder." Maybe the answer is sharpen your axe. Learn something new. Improve your skills. Rest your mind. Read. Practice. Reflect. Change your strategy. Because working hard with the wrong strategy can keep you busy without taking you anywhere. Work smart. There are two ways to see the world. Some people see the opportunity. Others see the obstacle. One person sees the mountain and says, "It's too high." Another sees the same mountain and says, "That's my challenge." One person sees rejection and says, "I'm a failure." Another sees rejection and says, "I'm getting closer." The situation is the same. The difference is the way they see it. And you change your life. Here's another lesson. The strongest people aren't always the ones who never need help. Sometimes, the strongest person in the room is the one brave enough to say, "I don't know. I'm struggling. I need help." Think about your journey. You will have days when you're tired. Days when you're confused. Days when you feel like giving up. And that's okay. You don't need to carry everything alone. Ask for help. Accept help. And when someone else is struggling, help them too. Because success isn't only about climbing higher. Success is also about helping others climb with you. Most people listen just to prepare their answer. But powerful people listen to understand. Before you speak, listen. Before you judge, understand. Before you react, think. You don't always have to be the first person to speak. Sometimes, the smartest person in the room is the person who listens until everyone else has spoken. Listen more. Understand deeply. Speak wisely. There will always be someone to blame. Your boss. Your parents. Your circumstances. Your past. Your luck. The economy. Other people. But if you keep blaming everything around you, you give away your power. The moment you say, "This is my responsibility," something changes. Because if it's your responsibility, you can change it. You may not control what happened to you, but you can control what you do next. Take responsibility for your mistakes. Take responsibility for your decisions. Take responsibility for your future. Don't only celebrate what you did right. Have the courage to admit what you did wrong. As you become successful, people may treat you differently. You may get more money, more respect, more attention, more opportunities. But remember, the position is not you. The title is not you. The money is not you. The applause is not you. Those things can disappear tomorrow. So stay humble. Stay grateful. Remember where you started. Because real success isn't about becoming important. There is a difference between stress and passion. Working hard for something you don't care about feels like stress. Working hard for something you love feels like passion. So don't spend your entire life chasing money while losing yourself. Find something meaningful. Build something. Learn something. Help someone. Create something. Become someone you're proud of. Because your life is not measured only by how much you earn. So, if life feels difficult right now, don't quit. Maybe you don't need a new life. Maybe you need a new mindset. Maybe you don't need to work harder. Maybe you need to sharpen your axe. Maybe you don't need to fight everyone. Maybe you need to ask for help. Maybe you don't need to speak louder. Maybe you need to listen. Maybe you don't need someone else to blame. Maybe you need to take responsibility. And maybe you don't need more success. Maybe you need more purpose. Remember, a dull axe can still work, but a sharp axe can change everything. So stop for a moment. Take a breath. Look at your life. Sharpen your skills. Strengthen your mind. Help the people around you. Stay humble. Keep moving. And when the world tells you you can't, look at your axe and say, "Watch me." Your journey isn't over. Your best chapter may be just beginning.